Woolwich Station is part of the Elizabeth line. It's on the southeastern spur of the route. Location-wise, it's placed in the middle of the Woolwich Arsenal area, which is quite close to the existing Woolwich DLR and National Rail stations. Woolwich Arsenal is an important historical area that was a military zone until quite recently. It's part of a big regeneration project in the area, and Woolwich Station is really right at the heart of that regeneration project.
The station itself is a 264 metre long box station with two above ground structures at each end, one entrance at the western end and then a tunnel vent and escape at the east. You enter the station at ground floor into a ground floor ticket hall and pass under a series of asymmetric beams. You then head down to the platform via a bank of 3 escalators, which is a simple island platform, eastbound, westbound, one into town and one down to Abbey Wood. As you enter through into the ticket hall space, the first thing you'll notice is these large asymmetric beams.
When passengers come into the ticket hall, I think the first thing they're going to want to do is look up. We've got beautiful daylighting in the ticket hall space.
Each beam is single span, which means a completely column-free space. It'll be a massive, massive benefit to people coming in and out of the station.
It's also part of a conservation area, which makes it also very important that the station fits in and that it responds to that context, but also that it creates its own distinctive presence as a really important new public civic building for the area.
The list of buildings which surround the square are all of a very heavy, robust brick and with very heavy brick detailing, which we try to capture in our design. We've picked up brick dimensions, mortar types, colour, all these things, even the way that the bricks are actually made, and use that to then influence our detailing of our architecture. So there's this constant connection of this brickwork inside and outside the new station, which then relates directly to its context.
So passengers arriving at the station are probably coming through to Untitled Square, which is an existing urban realm green space in front of the Crossrail station.
The bronze panels on the front of the portal have a projected decorative motif. The pattern for this panelling is actually taken from a rifling profile which was developed on the site. The rifling profile is milled into the inside of the barrel and controls the spin of a bullet. We've taken that profile, which in reality is super, super tiny, and blown it up to 2 metre wide panels. During the First World War, this site was the largest munitions manufacturing site in the whole of the UK. In commemoration of all the soldiers that gave their lives, a memorial plaque was forged on the site using the same processes that forged the armament. The penny itself is a 4-inch bronze coin, and we've exploded that graphic to be approximately 45 metres down the northern side of the station. I think people, even though they know about what's happening, don't really fully understand how it's going to transform their travel across London. And I think once people get to realise what impact that's having, it'll be really good to see people's reactions to the project as a whole. So yeah, that'll be pretty good.